2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Tomahawks this one into left center. It's gonna go over the Eaton Roofing exterior side. Brooks Lee hits his first Double-A home run. Biazzi looks like he'll exit after an inning and a third. Hard hit, shot to short. Brooks Lee diving for it, picks it up and throws it onto first base. Nicely going.
Here's the top of the order, Brooks Lee for Wichita. First pitch swung on and a high, deep fly ball to right field, and this one is long gone out into the street. Elgin Avenue for a home run. And the Wichita Wind Surge take a 3-2 lead.
Right there, right in front of the bag. And of course the next pitch, a line drive into right center field. It's going to shoot the gap. Lee is on his way to second base, and Brooks Lee will cruise in with a 1-out double. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Wainwright, and he goes the other way, smacks it just fair inside the third base line. Brooks is booking down to second base, and Lee will get his second double of the night. Swung out and a base hit into left field. That's a single. Banuelos is going to be waved around third. The throw is up the line, and now the throw goes all the way to the backstop. Give Brooks Lee an RBI single. Brooks Lee in the 0-1, swung out and a fly ball well hit right center field. This one's going to shoot the gap. It's off the side. 1 run is in. The game is tied. Here comes Holland. Wind Surge take the lead. Here comes Prado, and it's a 3. Runner going, 2-1 pitch. Brooks hammers this one to right field. Heading back, Robert Perez, warning track wall, and that's into the Boot Barn home run deck. A home run for Brooks Lee, his 3rd of the year. And the Wind Surge back on top. Breaks the momentum here, and now here's Brooks Lee. Line drive, left field, that'll drop. Scoring is Winkle. Kersey will tear around third. Not even sure why they threw it. And it's a terrible throw, as not only did he had 0% chance to get him.
Greg fires in. A fastball driven in the air. Deep left field. Jones going back. Turns around. That ball's gone. A 2-run home run the opposite way by Brooks Lee.
Blanchard trouble the left-handed stretches and the pitch on the way. Ground ball toward the right side. That's going to go through. That will be a base hit. 1 run will score, and 2 runs will score. Throw to third, not in time. Throw to second is not in time.
2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball, got a chance, and Lee will make the play. Turns, spins, throws. Got him! Another brilliant play by Brooks Lee at shortstop. 1-2 pitch. Punch left side, base hit. Boy, this guy is just a terrific hitter. That was not, at least from the amateur's eye view, that was not a bad pitch at all. It was on the outside corner, maybe even a little bit off it. But Brooks Lee just reached out and volleyed that ball into left field. So on an 0-2 count, he eventually takes a 1-2 pitch into left field, base hit. And Cal Poly has a reputation as a teacher of hitting, and yeah, it certainly worked with Brooks. Swinging a hard hit ball, base hit up the middle, and that will drive home a run. Well, again, with the infield in, that ball got through pretty quickly. If the infield were back, run would have scored anyway, but probably would have been perhaps an out. Instead, it's a RBI single. Brooks Lee 2 for 3. RBI is 28th of this season. Swings and sends one into left center field. That's a base hit. That's going to bring runners to second and third. In fact, Lee going to try for a double. It's going to be close, and a runner will score. The throw goes to second base, and never slowing down, Kersey scores. Boy, that is some heads-up base running by Deshaun Kersey Jr., so he scores, never held up. So that will turn into an RBI double for Brooks Lee.
Leads the league in doubles, and here's a fly ball. This one's crushed well to center field. This one's going to have the distance, and we're all tied up at 1. Brooks Lee hammers that one 428 feet, 103 miles per hour off his bat. And now works here with 1 out, and here's the 1-ball-1-strike pitch. It's going to be a ground ball up the middle into center field. Wind Surge are going to tie the ball game as Fajardo, with that infield hit, is going to come around to score on a single from Brooks Lee. We would need a big inning for them to happen, but we would need a big inning to be able to win the game down by 3. Ground ball to short. Brooks with a nice play, throws to first base. Brooks Lee with a dramatic defensive play. 2-2 23-year-old Noah Cameron. Left-handed pitcher getting the start. Brooks Lee swung on. Fly ball, right center field. This one's going to carry, and this one's out of here. Over the Commerce Bank sign and into the ACT bullpen. And Brooks Lee can touch them all, his 6th of the year. A leadoff home run in the bottom of the first inning after Tolbert starts the ball game off with a leadoff homer. And just like that, the ball game is tied at 1. 415 feet off his bat, 97 miles per hour, and it's tied at 1. And the 2-0 delivery going to be swung on, a fly ball, left center field. This ball's got some carry, and it's going to bang off the wall. Here they go. Holland will score. Fajardo will score. Banuelos holds up at third. And Brooks Lee with another 2-run double. And the Windsurge are into double figures. You got a runner at first, a runner at third. And the 2-1 pitch. Check swing. That's going to be a base hit. Well, Brooks didn't mean to do it, but hey, he'll take it. It was kind of an excuse me swing of the bat. And Lee gets his 4th RBI of the night. He's right on the heels of Severino for the team lead. 2-2 pitch. Line drive, center field. That ball will drop. 1 run is in. Rucker scores. Solari comes in, will score. The Windsurge have taken the lead. Brooks Lee with a line drive into center field.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. A pitch. Swinging a ball driven to center. Back on it is Ramos. Still going back the warning track, and this one is gone. A home run. Brooks Lee with a home run to dead center, 400 feet out there.
Home half of inning number 4. Pitch to Brooks, a fly ball, well hit, right field. This one's got some distance, and this one's gonna get out of here. And our game is tied at 1, just like that. So with a runner aboard at second base, it'll bring to the plate the shortstop, Brooks Lee, who will step into the batter's box. And here's a line drive into right field. This is going to be a base hit. Lee digging for 2, and the league leader in doubles is in there at second base. And the Windsurge have got a run on the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning after back-to-back doubles. With a runner at third base, and Brooks swings away. A fly ball, well hit, right field. That ball's going to bang against the wall. Lee makes a huge turn at first and gets back to the bag safely. Here's the 3-ball, 2-strike pitch here to the batter, and the 3-2 delivery. Swung on and a fly ball. That'll be hit number 18. And for Brooks Lee, his 3rd hit of the ball game, and it's a 2-run shot to tie us up at 11. Home run number 9, and his team leading 53rd RBI. And the 1-1 pitch. Base hit up the middle. Another hit for Brooks. His 4th hit of the ball game as he gets himself a single into center field.
Brooks Lee, the lefty, is coming up and swinging at the first pitch. It's a high drive to right field. That's going to get out of here. And Brooks Lee on the first pitch gives Wichita a 2-1 lead. The ambushes continue on both sides for Wichita and for Amarillo. And
Tops in the Texas League with 42 extra base hits among his 102. And here he swings and chops one up the middle, and that's going to get through. So his AAA career begins with a base hit. Bounding ball into center field. He's aboard for Kyle Garlick.
3 balls, no strikes to count on Brooks Lee. Swinging lines one into right center field. That's a base hit. That'll be his first RBI at AAA as Stevenson scores and the Saints lead 1-0.
And now the 0-2 to Lee. And Lee lines this one right back up the middle and into center field. Stevenson flying around third. Here comes the throw. It's not in time and offline. Lee trying to take second, and he is out. But a run does score to make it 5-0.
Sort of break himself of any of those bad habits, and he doesn't break a bad habit there as he crushes that to right. Goodbye. My goodness. 2-2 the count. Rounded up along third. That's over the bag. It's a fair ball. Celestino will score. Martin racing to third. They're going to wave him home. Here comes the relay throw to the plate. It is not in time. And Brooks Lee's got a 2-run homer and 12 runs batted in. No balls and 1 strike the count. Norris ready and deals. This one lined into left field for a base hit. threw the breaking ball that stayed up, and Lee whacks it into left field. 1 ball, no strikes. Off the end of the bat, little floater into center field, and that's going to dunk in for a base hit. So Brooks Lee is 2 for 2.
Make it work as the 3-2 lifted into shallow left. Tough play here. Noel coming in and can't make the play. The ball is down. Noel goes halfway over the wall. Garlick coming around to score. Lee on his way to third, and the stop sign put up there. That was a long way for Jhonkensy Noel to run. Nearly upended over the wall, and Lee into third with a triple. It's 4-2 in the first 3-hit game for Brooks Lee. Noel just could not get this, overran it, and almost couldn't put on the brakes.
He has collected his first 3-hit game at AAA tonight. He's got to find a way to get on the 0-1. High fly ball left field. Noel goes back. He turns around. It is gone. If you were waiting for the Brooks Lee moment, there it is.
And barrels it up and cranks it into the Saints bullpen.
In the finale on Sunday afternoon. Here's a ball ripped by Lee out to left center field. The ball is carrying well. That ball will get over the wall. That's a grand slam for Brooks Lee.
Here's the payoff. Runner goes. Ground ball inside the first base bag. It rolls into the right field corner. Racing over to get it, Lopez. Around third is Hellman, headed to the plate. On his way to third is Lee. The relay doesn't come. Lee dives in hands long with an RBI triple. And it is 1-0 St. Paul. 2 batters in. Jacob Hurtubise in left. Jose Barrero in center. Henry Ramos in right field. Here's a fly ball to right. Ramos turns around. It is gone. Over the Humana Cabana in right field. Home run, Brooks Lee. His 4th home run as a Saint, his 2nd of this series.
Marnick, the guy, as this one lined into left center field. That's a base hit. It's going to find the gap, roll to the wall. Martin will score. Into second goes Lee with an RBI double, and the Saints have knotted it at 1.
3-2 pitch, and Lee launches one to right field. That's back, and that is gone. Brooks Lee with his 5th AAA home run. 2nd Saints home run of the inning, and it's 5-3.